More than a few times, I questioned whether we would make it in that big battle against the Sharrans. At certain points, everyone but myself went down in that fight. I've also questioned whether Karlach or Will would have been more suitable than Lae'zel. Will can see through their darkness that they like to blind us with, and Karlach takes hits the best among us and delivers them even better when in her berserker rage. I also wonder why I forgot to use some of those smoke powder bombs I have on me, especially against so many enemies. Well, we survived, and that's what really counts, and although I'm still sorting through it all, having just had a night to contemplate it, I do feel bad that Shadowheart, or Genevieve, Hallowleaf as her real name is, which I do like much more than Shadowheart, mind you, but I feel bad that her parents had to end like that.
Is this truly what you want?
It is what we need. All of us. You were meant to be a guiding light for Selûne's faithful, but they robbed you from us. Now that can be righted, and we can rest.
Help us, Jen. I can let go. Now I've seen your face again.
Goodbye.
Not goodbye. Not even close.
What are those?
Moonroads. They bring Selûne's light to dark places and offer guidance to those in need.
Beautiful.
My parents are watching over me.
I'm terribly
Let's leave
sorry.
this place. There's nothing more for me here.
At the least, they got to say their final words to her. If it were my parents, I'd be devastated and heartbroken. I think having lost so many of her memories here is a bit of a double-edged sword, so to speak. Not having memories of them and them dying like that, well, it's much less painful. But not remembering them, I think I'd want to remember them and deal with the grief. Better to have loving memories of your parents than none at all, especially when they gave everything to you so you could be free of Shar at the end. I don't know them, but I do know that they were good people. I can see it in their daughter. I caught a glimpse of it in them, too. I don't ever think one can ever stamp out who one is inside. You can sort of reset your persona by erasing memories, but it can never be eliminated. Hallowleaf. I like that last name as well. To me it rings very elvish and good. Half-elves can live up to 200 years, and sometimes, like it is with full elves, it's not easy to tell their age. But according to that book we found about her, if Shadowheart was born in 1444, then that would actually make her 8 years older than myself. And here I thought she was younger than me, in her 30s. As I said, sometimes it's hard to tell. Oh well, I don't mind an older woman.
I had my family. For too short a moment. Now they're gone. By my hand.
They're not truly gone. Remember the moon motes.
I remember. But they can't comfort me. They can't give me advice. They can't tell me what I was like as a little girl.
Suppose not. I'm sorry. Embrace her. I feel very bad for her. These really are awful times for so many. Some even within my own party. But, on the other hand, we are righting so many wrongs. Shadowheart may not have her memories back, but I think now, healing from her ordeal with Shar can truly begin. Hopefully in the future, when all is done with the Elder Brain and we start a life together, I will be able to see her be happy. How was it, being in the House of Hope?
Ugh, thank the gods it's over, I say. My last trip to the Hells ever.
Wasn't any part of you tempted to stay? Hope will probably turn that place into a real home.
No such thing as a home in the Hells. If Hope's happy, good for her. But mark my words, some devil or other will push in and claim the place sooner or later.
That's actually what I was afraid of.
Stick around in Avernus long enough, and you'll run out of hope entirely.
Makes sense.
No, soldier. I'd rather live out my days in the world I love than live forever in a world I hate. I don't know much, but I do know that.
Alright, I'd like you to join with us. I'm getting my group
Hey,
together.
soldier.
Right, come on, we're heading out.
You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full.
Take over Gale's spot. He can use the rest.
Excellent. Let's go.
Right, so we've done some re-equipping to some of our members. Notably the ones here. Jaheira has a completely new outfit. I've noticed that, unfortunately, I've neglected giving her the better equipment that we've been gathering. So, I hope to make up for that. I've given her some things to improve her defense and all that. Right, so let's leave. I know what I'm about to do. But before we do that, my two party members have gained in skill. Right, let's see what we can do here. So, yes, fighter, remarkable athlete, remarkable jump, athlete jump. I think he needs his gloves dyed. Miss that. And Jaheira. Well, Druid for her last one. Wild-shaped panther, owlbear. Difficult terrain, she can stride through it. No longer slows her down. It's good to me. Probably should look at her spells. See if there's anything really to look at. Yeah, there is. Let's look at this. Right, I think we're ready. Will looks kind of awful with that armor. Yeek. We got that from House of Hope, did we? Not? I wouldn't wear anything like that, but you know what? It kind of goes a bit with his devilish, how he's touched by the devils. Right, so who are these people?
I want to have a word.
You trying to get in too? I waited half a day and got nowhere.
Oh, to the upper city.
I gave up.
But why does it say it's off limits?
No admission to the upper city until further notice. Residents may queue up and wait.
They're going to do another inspection. Like, Gortash and Orin already know I'm here.
mind my
And
step.
both of them want me to do things for them, so there's no point in keeping me out. Hello there.
I really need my hair doing, so you'll have to wait in line.
No, is that what this place is? Oh, Facemaker Boutique.
Be cursed.
Let's just go in there. I don't care who's in line or what. Well, doesn't seem very busy in here. Hello?
Oi, you! Get in the bloody queue!
Oh, take it you're a customer. Are you a customer too?
How long do you think Master Pennygood expects us to wait? I'm bored already.
Well, it doesn't take long for one of these upper class snobs. I would just like to speak to this person. Make sure he's alive. Oh, what's going on? Isn't that...
It's unusual for prey to supply the tools of its own butchery.
Well, this is a complete surprise.
Razors, scissors, nail files. So many cuts one couldn't make.
This doppelganger needs to die.
Yet, such a fleeting window. But then, who am I to deny the auspices of destiny? For we are celebrating.
I don't think so.
Master Figaro. You have the delicious honor of being my crowning achievement. Your body is my ultimate gift to my lord, Bhaal. Together, we shall transcend.
Now would be the time. Stop right there!
A challenger. My lord tests me. This piteous hovel will be your grave, challenger.
We've got to kill this dwarf. Well, it's not a dwarf, it's
Savor your final breath.
doppelganger.
Before becoming
Wait, these clients in here. What?
I swear.
What?
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Right. One hit and Jaheira went down. So much for her new armor and defenses. What exactly are you? I know what you are. You're a doppelganger. But what does that make you? An aberration? Right now he's just a dwarf. Right then, I'm going to hit him as hard as I can, so I take it. He doesn't leave. I have an attack which should... But he could disappear again. I'm going to ensnare him.
Run a business, I say. Can't even browse while
Melee ensnare. Take this. Oh, I got him. Good. And he's ensnared, is he? Oh, he's ensnared. Time to finish him. Right. I'm not sure what's going on with you. Are you clients or are you part of the assassin group for Bhaal? Anyways, I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going to... Yeah, no, they're part of the enemy. I'll just stay right here then. Yep. Doppelgangers. Well, she's blinded only because she's in this spot. So this thing is blinded too. So she should be able to get out of it if she wants. Where is... Anyways. Rage. Good job, Karlak. Keep on trying to blind us. Interesting way of attacking. No! We've got to save her. Right. Get up, Jaheira. You should be able to see in the... You shouldn't be blinded. He actually has several things which stop that. Yeah, kill this stupid thing. Dead.
Making my move.
You can't blind a half-devil. Warlock that can see with darkness around him. Unfortunately, you're too far away. I'm blinded. You know what? She needs to be healed. So, is that dwarf now dead?
Feel what exactly?
Ugh. At least they're focusing on us. These ones. She doesn't need healing right away. Let's deal with these ones that are here. Well.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even
Bye forever, pal.
Can't reach her. What if you jumped?
Easy as.
Missed. Disarming. Disarming. Disarming attack melee. Wow! Killed her. Or it. Right. Okay. That's very helpful. Where'd that one go? There's one here. Oh, it's in the corner.
Fleet of foot.
Can't quite. Should be able to reach it. Through the acid. That's always smart. What if I charged? Oh, it's things in the way. I can't really charge over there. Can't jump either. Okay then. Well, I have a crossbow.
War is an old woman's game. You sully the ground you stand on.
You missed.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Right, you guys alright there?
I must say, I'm damn lucky you showed up.
So lucky you lost your voice there for a moment. Unfortunately, yes, I've been hunting him for quite some time. I'm trying to understand you, but you are silent. Well, I'm glad to see you're in good spirits. Your name's Figaro, right? Let me see what what do you have in stock? Well, you have some gold here. I have a lot of things to sell. Let's get this done then. Alright, that works out.
Now remember, fashion's a fickle mistress, so be sure to return.
Good you finally found your voice there. Must have been the paralysis that was still affecting him. So you're, what was it called? Investigator. Devala, right? You okay?
I should have known it would be you. Thank you. If it had been the dwarf alone, we might have stood a chance. But these doppelgangers, they swarmed us. We were paralyzed before we even had the chance to fight back.
Yeah, they're like that, aren't they? Well, they're all dead now. Those doppelgangers are tracking his progress. Apparently this one's a rising star among ballists.
A rising star, you say? Then perhaps it's a good job I ran into him. I was on my way to the upper city when I heard a commotion. I stepped in to see if I could help.
Oh.
It's not every day you have the chance to catch a killer in action. Not even in this profession. These killings aren't random. In fact, they seem to be part of some sort of test. That document you showed me before, the one with the victims' names on it?
Mm-hmm.
That was the briefing. The killers paralyze their victims, take their hands as an offering for Bhaal, and make it look like the cult of the Absolute was behind it all. It grants them access to a tribunal. From what I could gather, it's some sort of rite of initiation for aspiring cultists to prove their worth. And it's taking place beneath Candlehallow's tombstones. Like I said before, it's not something I can look into in an official capacity.
Candlehallow tombstones?
You?
You have any idea where Candlehallow's tombstone is?
It's not a place I'd ever heard of, if I'm honest. But rumor has it there were some hidden cellars somewhere near the Elf Song.
Yeah, it went down to the sewers, and if you keep following it, I do believe it took us to where the entrance to the underground ruins of where the Bhaal worshippers go. I have a hand. I'll investigate this tribunal.
How did you... Perhaps it's best I don't ask. Do what you have to do. And I'll pick up where I left off. The upper city. When I'm done, I'll stop by the Basilisk Gate. If you've got anything to tell of your investigations by then, I'd love to hear it.
Good. Oh, we did a good job. I guess that's all that's left now is to loot them. Arrow of piercing. Well, we killed one over here too.
What's hiding here?
Murderous masterpiece. Terrible. Penultimate report. It's an honor and a privilege to watch this brother in Bhaal in action. The setup for his finale, qualifying murder, is brilliant and meticulous. After its inevitable culmination, I will be thrilled to join at the murder tribunal in acclaiming Dolar as an unholy assassin. Shalar Goosh. They have really funny names. Tombstone Shopkey. Tombstone Shop.
Swift as my feet can
There's
carry
one over
me.
Here. Nothing on this one. What this one? This is the one that was doing it. All torn and bloody page. Let's read that. The following text is printed haphazardly in a torn, bloody page titled Dirge of the Unholy Assassin. Neath Candlehallow's quiet tombs lies a path to murder's boons. If entry down below's your aim, seek trigger hidden by a frame. Sicarius, the door awaits, to meet those who seek their fates. If to continue you insist, show trophy rent from wrist of sacrifice for our Lord planned, present death's night a bloodied, obviously, hand. A smear of blood obscures the poem's final word. So we've been there, and it did ask for a word, and I kind of thought that it would be an easy thing to get into, but I guess I couldn't have gone in. You have to say Sicarius, and you have to show a hand.
A passphrase. Sicarius. And a location. We should find this Candlehallow place.
Who can say?
We have all these things to take. What's in... Oh, handbag. Oh, no. Duke Stelmane's hand. Father Lorgan's. Alexander's hand. Frank's hand. I just know these first two, Father Lorgan and Duke Stelmane's. Well, this is horrible, but we'll just take it.
So you stopped queuing because you felt funny?
Dagger.
Yes, most things. Why did you stop doing it?
I couldn't take standing in that godforsaken line a moment.
That's all we need. I think there's one more that we didn't loot, wasn't there? There was two here. There's one over here. Alright. Well, that's it. Acid and blood cover the floor. Take a while to clean that up. Hello?
I'm ever so glad Master Figaro was saved. I'd have been out of a job otherwise.
What about you? Hello?
Can't believe someone would try and murder Master Figaro. He wouldn't hurt a fly. Well, unless it was buzzing around one of his fitting rooms.
You know, that's the point. The murder targets are probably the nicest people you can ever imagine, who have no enemies.
Into the upper city.
So I do have names going all around here of targets. Lady Janeth's estate, House of Grief, well, we cleared that out. Chromatic scale, the cell. So Kithrak Voss, is there an entrance to the sewers down here? We know what's down there. We have to go to Blushing Mermaid. There's a missing girl, and then Minsk is apparently down here at the counting house. Help the hag survivors to go to old Garlo's place. And of course, Cazadars. I wouldn't mind killing that vampire. Do you have a new one?
The Gazette reckons you want a copy of this rag. Gold. Make it quick.
I'll take a copy.
Looks great as toilet paper if you run out.
Strange boy. Let's read it. Surprise rain of toads on wizard luncheon. Vigilantes poke their snoots into sordid murder investigation. That must be us. Iron Fist, Steel Watch outmodes regular policing. Of course they'd say that. Warm Brains, our interview with a sentient zombie. Hail for leather. Tanner tax log stokes suspicion. Really wasn't anything there other than saying that we've been messing with their murder investigation. And, well, their investigators aren't doing a very good job alone. Without us, I don't know where they'd be. Hello there.
Good day. What could be more pleasant than spending one's inheritance? Though I don't imagine you would know.
You know what? I wouldn't want to know. To walk around and just spend gold without care in the world. What kind of life is that? At least I have reasons for carrying on. Hello?
Guard is busy with their patrol and has no time for idle chatter.
Well, she's just standing there. What's going on here?
This city has been in a downward spiral for too long. Only the soft-hearted and the street vermin dare to deny it.
Oh, whatever. Anyways, his hair just reminded me of that artist that we helped. There's a girl up there. Anyways, let's get going. We'll come back to this area another time. That artist that we saved from... oh, long ago. Back, way back, before even the Shadowlands. Yeah, where was the artist? Oh, that group, the Zentar. Yes, they had him as a slave or something like that, or prisoner, and we freed him, and we even gave him some gold. It's just some refugees down here. Nothing important. And he said he was going to reward us when we get to Baldur's Gate. I have no idea where he is. I haven't seen or heard anything about him since. Okay, so that's entrance to the sewers. So what about this way? Keep going straight down here. And I haven't been to the Blushing Mermaid since... was it the morning or the day I was taken? Or the day before? I forget now. Because I was going to all the inns looking for a group. I had no luck at the Blushing Mermaid that day.
That might be worth a look.
Oh. Haven't seen one of these in a while. Let's stick it up. Will, you really don't look... Oh.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Really? So if you're... You just buried it right here on the side of the inn. Usually when you bury things, you do it to hide. Right? She already knows what... We did that. Maybe another time we'll come back. Hello?
My friend dared me to come here alone for a couple of mugs of ale. So here I am.
Okay. Shouldn't be that scary a place. But wasn't it here that my grandmother said she fought an ogre? Yeah, there was an ogre inside. I mean, it's 124 years ago, but still. Hello there.
Wondrous news. Baldur's Gate has a new duke. Gortash will do marvelously. Don't you think?
If you believe the propaganda, I suppose. Hello there.
Keep bloody wits about you in here. The captain is trying to keep it hush-hush. But I heard a kid got nabbed.
Oh, no, it's actually true. That's why I'm here. I know. The child is called Vanra, right?
Knew it. No wonder Captain Grizzly shoots daggers at anyone who mentions it. My guess, it's them squatters. Spotted a bunch of misfits sneaking into one of them boarded-up houses. Ugh, animals. Lord Gortash will find that kid and sort all this out. Just you wait.
Well, unless he does it himself, nothing's gonna happen without us, because the Flaming Fists are useless at the moment. Anyways, yeah, I always found it a little funny you come ashore off your ship that you've been on for weeks and go to this inn, which is in the shape of a ship. Hello there.
You're going on a date? Are you joking?
The city is a hair's breadth from violence, and we're shipping off at first light.
So? I'll be back by then.
Mate, you'd be late to your own funeral. Look, skip the date, and I'll take you out the next time we port. All right?
She's right. You should leave the city while you still have a chance.
See? The slightly creepy eavesdropper agrees with me. I'll sweeten the deal. Come back tonight, and I'll give you the good hammock.
Bloody hells. You're like a stray with a bone. Fine. But only because it's you asking.
I might even recognize some of the sailors here. Is she a ship captain? She's kind of speaking like one. Rules in the bar. This place has always been a little bit rougher than usual. List of bar rules, written in a firm yet elegant hand. No fights, no magic decanters. They only bring your own BYOB, which normally means bring your own beer. We endorse is break your own bones. No gobbing in the glasses. You smack a passing server's bottom, you forfeit the offending hand. Get frisky with your partners elsewhere. You don't have to tip, but it does help us verify you aren't an asshole. You spill it, you buy it. Drink plenty of water and let a member of staff know if you feel sick or unsafe. Adventurers, leave your cares at the doors. This is where you let your hair down, alright? Well, quite often, taverns are places to come and get drunk, get rowdy, and, well, it's not like I was in the habit of doing it, but a lot of people turn into complete assholes. Other people turn into your best friend. So, there's a lot of, oh, the fun's already started upstairs. There's always a lot of flirtation, usually in the worst possible way, and lots of groping, kissing, and I guess they get scooted out of the place before anything goes any further. Hello.
If you had to choose the red one or the blonde one, which should I? Which would you choose?
The red one or the blonde one? Are you talking about wine? You must be talking about wine, right?
Red one or blonde one?
Red's such a classic, though. Sometimes blonde can be really nice, but I call it white. Anyways, just go with red. It's the easy choice.
You're right. You're so right. Bosun, a red ale, please.
Oh, okay, he was talking about ale. Alright. Anyways, hello.
No pissing or shitting. If you break it, you pay for it.
No pissing or
Any
shitting.
fighting and Captain Grizzly has sank you.
This place
Got
really
it.
gone that far downhill where people... Whatever. Right, I'm here about, the missing girl, Vanra.
Gods above. Not again. You pull a knife on me like the last one and you're getting a boot, you hear?
Knife on you? Who pulled a knife on you?
That woman, Lara, Laura, whatever her bloody name is.
Was that
she
her
was screaming
mother?
her head off about some kid. Tore the place apart.
Well, I'd do it too if it's my missing
Bloody
daughter.
disturbing. Captain Grizzly had to clock her in the end. Threw her out on her arse.
Oh.
Good riddance.
You idiot. She's the mother looking for her daughter. I would have literally torn this place apart if my daughter was here. Well, there's smarter ways to do it. Of course, you should be doing it more in an investigative way and not going like a Karlak rage trying to find her. Anyways, that's all you have to say? Somebody must know something here. Right. This one's passed out. Surprised they haven't kicked him out yet. Hello?
If you're here for the music, look elsewhere. It's like listening to a cat being flogged up here.
I was going to say. Sounds pretty awful. Looking for a little girl. Do you know anything about that? Missing girl?
Dad, I'm not a cow you can sell on the market.
Please, honey.
What?
Creditors are clawing at our door. This marriage will save the business. Just meet the Nilsson's son. One meeting. For us. For your family.
Excuse me, sir, quick question. Would you marry a stranger so your family can make buckets of gold?
No. I would meet the person, though, but I wouldn't just... You know what, I would try to meet them and see if I could get to know them first. But I would say, no, there's no marriage. Yeah. I don't know about marriage, but I'd meet with them at least.
See? I'll tell your mother to make arrangements.
But, Dad...
Not another word. You'll meet the Nilsson boy, and you're going to love him. I promise.
I don't know about that, but... It's really up to her. I mean, you could force them into marriage. I mean, many cultures do that, but... It could easily come to a very bad ending, and that's not what you want. You're right there, Captain. I think I've seen her before.
Can't a captain be bloody hungover in peace? Oh. Why, hello there. Captain Grizzly at your service.
I'm not gonna join your crew.
What can I do for a long drink of water like yourself?
Or sleep with you. I'm here about the missing girl, Vanra.
Oh, not this claptrap again. Listen, Laura was here, all right? Knocking back pints like there's no tomorrow. But she was alone. I saw head nor ass of this so-called kid, and when we tried to kick her out, she pulled a knife on my front man. Bet she didn't tell you that bit, huh?
No, she didn't, and I heard it from the bartender downstairs. If Laura's daughter isn't here, where is she?
Not a notion. But not a soul has seen this so-called Vanra of hers, myself included. Look, I know Laura from my pirating days. She ran with Bart Blackdagger's crew. Heard they tossed her overboard when she gutted the bosun over a game of cards.
Oh, she's a vicious one.
I'd no beef with her before this. All are welcome in the maid. But threatening my staff, claiming we took her kid, she's bonkers. Dangerous. Next time she pulls a knife on me and mine, someone might die.
So, oh.
Something has to be done.
You're the owner, the proprietor of this place. Okay. I didn't know that. I've seen you before. I have been here quite a few times, actually, in the past, years ago. Listen, a child is missing. I just want to get to the bottom of this.
Gods! Do I have to spell it out for you? There is no child. Laura is mad as a box of frogs.
Are you serious?
She's dangerous.
Yeah, I wasn't quite listening to you then.
And I couldn't call myself a captain if I stood by and did nothing. I hate that it's come to this.
Right.
But I'll pay a hoard of gold to whoever scuppers her.
I'm not doing that. No. Absolutely not. I refuse to do your dirty work.
Oh, you're no fun. I wanted you to stain your soul with the blood of an innocent mother.
Oh, well. Guess I'll just decorate the room with your insides. They'll match my new carpet beautifully.
That sounds like a hag. Not Oren. Oh, well, I killed Auntie Ethel. I think she took the girl.
Hello, Petal. Miss me?
Ugh. What? Aren't you Auntie Ethel? I killed you.
Did you think you were the first? That I didn't plan for it, Petal? Marina ran off with the child I was promised. Because of you. So I had to find myself a new one. And little Vanra was so very tasty.
I look at her stomach.
I'm already showing.
Ugh.
Doesn't it suit me so well? Vanra sits in my belly, growing fat with power. In time, I'll vomit her up and have myself a fresh young hag to train.
Oh, this is horrid.
Fortunately, that leaves me in a pickle. For while I'd love to rip your guts out, I shouldn't. Exertion is bad for the baby, you know. So, walk away. Walk away and let me a fine hag make.
How in the hells did that happen? You took a little girl and you were able to put her in your stomach and she gets converted over to a hag that you're going to vomit back up? This is horrific. Right. I can only do the honorable thing here. No. Surrender the child immediately.
Or what? You'll kill me, touch me, and the girl dies. And I'll simply return, stronger than ever. A woman in my condition should be relaxing in the bath, not dealing with this nonsense. I'll leave you to my crew, matey. And should you somehow survive, stay away, or Vanra will suffer.
Right, sounds like we have to kill all these fools. Redcaps. You guys get out of here. It's a good thing I didn't go over there. There's two drunks on the floor and they're all the rest are redcaps. She has to have a weakness. And I was thinking of that. Perhaps if we go to this anti-hag group, help the hag survivors, maybe they'll have an answer. But we have to deal with Auntie Ethel. I can't believe that she's still alive. That's like a bad dream. Oh, it's like a nightmare. Anyways, let's try to save the two people who are real up here. Oh, I didn't see that one. Well, we have to save those people behind us. Behind me. Right, so... What are you exactly? It's Fae. Sort of like me in a way. That I'd be counted as elvish, right? High half-elf. That's what I am.
Let's go.
Okay, Karlach, we need you to rage and kill these... Save these people. At least give the girl a chance to go and meet the boy. And... attack.
Boom.
Oh, you killed it.
You still have time to surrender.
Wonder if you couldn't... Going to affect... This should work, as long as we don't get that... the two drunks. Spike growth. It's gonna hurt them. You know what? You need a ranged weapon. I mean, you can cast spells, but, yeah, you need a ranged weapon.
On the victor's path.
Alright, we have to kill this thing. This is looks like the toughest among them. Nice hit. They're tougher than they look. Never thought something like this could be in the city.
Got a finger in your eye holes.
I won't give in.
Dead. To get this one.
My turn.
We're just destroying them.
Favors the fearless.
You're sweeter than rum, with twice the spice.
Yeah. Oh. There goes the spite overgrowth.
Let's get this over with.
Right, where's the other one go? It was right here. There it is. Hiding over there. I need to get in there.
Ready for another round? Cry about it.
Is there another one? There's another one nearby. Okay. I guess she won't be able to reach it.
On me.
Red in tooth and claw. Only the worms have use for you.
Forever dauntless.
Still not dead.
Making my move. Might will prevail.
Here's bleeding.
Time to press ahead.
Yeah, almost had it.
This is gonna feel good.
Thought you had a crossbow.
I was hoping she found some remote bog to rot in.
Meaning her body. I think we need to rest.
And here I go.
Well, Jira, you should be able
Always
to
nice to be wanted.
just take one of these. Maybe another one.
Never a dull moment.
As if we didn't have enough to deal with. Auntie Ethel's still alive, and she's going to... Well, I was going to say breed, but she's going to... Oh, look at this. This again. The masks that control them. She's going to multiply, I mean to say.
Anything of use?
Yeah, if we can't find any answers here... Ooh, smoke bomb. Ethel's chest key. Could use that. If we can't find any answers here, then that anti-hag group hopefully will have something. You two are just fine hanging out here after what just happened.
Are you hurt, honey? Did they get you?
This one's still alive.
Are you right?
You're right.
Something's on my mind.
What were those monsters? If there is so much as a scratch on you, I'm going to ruin Grizzly.
Dad, breathe. I'm all right. And you, thank you for stopping those, whatever they were.
You know, I've heard of hags. They're obviously horror stories said about them. Everybody's heard of hags. But I never realized, I mean, maybe I'm up just against a particularly powerful one. But, and I underestimated her at first. I don't care who sees me open this.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Best keep my hands from myself when you're downstairs.
Alright, time to skulk about.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
This calls for careful footwork. Softer than a whisper.
Right, so... when you realize how much you miss having a thief in the party at times.
What do we have here?
Okay, well, I'm going to take everything from here. I have a talk with that bartender downstairs.
I don't need any attention right now.
It says report on Old Garlows. Oh, isn't that where the anti-hag group is? Day 1, I found Swamp Girl. I found Swamp Girl, Auntie. Her and her little friends are hiding at Old Garlow's place, shaking like rattled babes. Your illusion worked perfectly, of course, and they welcomed me with open arms. They spent the day crying about hags. It's pathetic. They're no threat to you. Day 2, Swamp Girl mentioned something about a book, but she won't tell me where it is. I'm investigating further. I'm sure it's nothing. Day 3, they have it. Auntie, they have the book. I used your doll. The idiots are terrified. Once I find the book, I'll kill them. Don't worry, I'll take care of you. Take care of everything. Swamp Girl, wouldn't that be that one that wanted her...
Don't mind if I do.
Her love brought back to life?
Breathe deep and move.
What is this? Excerpt for the Quarta Soon, a guide to sexuality, eroticism, and emotional fulfillment. Detailed diagrams accompany every page. I thought maybe I read this. Gold Chalice.
Just out of view.
You know, I'm in plate mail, so it's not the easiest thing to do. Let's just take all this. Gold Chalice, purple grapes, silver plate. Nothing here. What about this? She did like to have a lot of potions back.
Have to keep going.
Where we first met her.
Should mind my step.
Okay. So what's going on down here? What is this? Cellar door. Blushing Mermaid basement. There's gold here. What was that sound?
Here we go.
Oh, this came out right here. Hey, so what's going on with you?
Bloody hells, that was some ruckus. I catch you fighting any more drunks, I'll toss you all outside.
Good.
Even if they
Try
did
it.
deserve a clatter.
You need to leave. Captain Grizzly is a hag.
You saw her change too? I tried to gut her, but she dug her claws in me and...
You're wearing a mask.
Magic tickles your senses.
Should be obvious.
Someone or something has tampered with his memory.
Here, mate. I know the captain's a bit of a battle axe, but a hag. You're out of line.
Oh, that's just great.
Oi!
Hey.
True or not? Bloody hells,
Yeah. I was fighting...
I catch you fighting any more drunks, I'll toss you all outside.
I
Even
didn't...
if they did deserve a clatter.
I didn't fight drunks, I fought redcaps.
Red cap? One of them pointy-looking fuckers? You know, I thought I saw it...
Yeah.
His eyes glaze over as the spell takes effect. His memory lost.
Sorry, mate. Only red near as my patrons' faces when they've had a few too many. Take it easy, yeah?
I don't know if anything would even help. A dispel magic spell placed on him? I mean, Gale would have to do that. Can I see your wares?
If you must.
Well, really doesn't have anything. The irony of selling back what we took from here. I guess we can do that. There's a few things to sell. I'll go through what we have. Right,
Enjoy
we're done.
the Blushing Mermaid.
Alright, okay. Well... Hey, there's somebody over there. There's more people upstairs. I guess I didn't see them. I thought everybody would have cleared out, or... whatever. That would kind of explain why Auntie Ethel was saying she wanted to drink me up. She was literally wanting to do it. Hello?
The hells is the captain? Why didn't she stop them freaks?
Because she's one of them. Hey there.
I think so.
I've seen some dark shit down at the Maid, but I had never seen anything like them monsters. Thank you for taking them down.
I don't know why. I should have been more suspicious. A missing child. But, you know, some of these Bhaal assassins have been killing children too, so I would have just... If anything, I would have assumed it was that. Well, what about you two? Hey.
We need to tell the captain about this. He's old friends with Grizzly.
We'll get the word out, but this ain't our problem. Nor yours, mate. Suggest you Scarpa while the going is good.
Hey, wait. And if this is just a customer here, that woman that was here, what does she care?
Out of sight, out of mind.
I really don't... It's none of our business if we're digging up a chest.
Please.
Let's take it all.
See what you're hiding.
Right. Okay. Let's clean myself off. Much better.
Gods are watching me.
Oh, got another drunk here. There's more people around here. Hello?
If I'm not swinging a hammer working, I'm swigging a mug here drinking.
That actually sounds like a very dwarven thing to say. Hello there.
I heard screaming inside. I hope everyone's all right. You should go check.
Who are these armored warriors? Hello?
I'm off the clock, Ducal. Or I would be if it weren't for this blithering idiot. If you've got business at the counting house, it's just down the road.
That's where we have to go. Okay. Well, I'm actually more concerned about not really finding Minsk at the moment, more about Auntie Ethel. I think we should go to the old Garlow's place. Captain Grizzly transformed into Auntie Ethel. She admitted to eating little Vanra alive as she tends to transform the girl into a hag. She fled, but not before claiming that if we kill her, we'll kill Vanra too. We found a note in the killer's Dolores' pockets instructing him to enter. Yeah, we know how to get down there now. Go to Counterhall's tombstone to find Baal's tribunal.
Stand up straight.
After we've dealt with Gortash, we'll go take care of her. Otherwise, she'll murder Helson if we try to go meet her. And first, we have to weaken Helson. Yeah, this Steel Watch Foundry is over there. So, we will deal with all these things first, and then... who's this? Is the bibliophile. Sounds like a bookstore. No one will publish me. My friend, tragedy has struck. Remember the invitation you wrangled for me to visit Volo's salon? The moment I saw him, I couldn't help but fall to my knees, speechless before such a great man. As I babbled like a fool, all of his writerly friends poked jibes at me, till I felt forced to flee for shame. Now all of the literary gate is mocking me, before I've even published a single story. I fear no one will ever publish me now. Whatever should I do? Maybe get one of those disguises and go and try to publish under a different name. It's this one. Is there any chance you have in stock Legendary Men, the Girdle of Masculinity? I've been looking for this account for a long time, but so many poke fun when I ask after it. I'm convinced the girdle isn't a myth, and I intend to don it myself when I find it one day. Any other texts mentioning the relic would make my day. Well, because the bookstore is right here. Where is this? I don't even know what the place this is. There's another bar here. Yeah, we have to go over here to the Hag survivors. Hello there. You wouldn't have anything
Plenty
on
of knowledge
hags,
to be
would you?
found in these books and scrolls, friend. That will stand to you long after the spent gold is forgotten.
How about hag weaknesses? Let me see what you have. Ooh, lots of scrolls too. Remove curse. I don't think that would help him. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try it. I think we can do that. We can cast that spell. Let's just look through this. No, there's nothing here that interests me. Nice, thank you.
If a book's dog-eared, you know it's good. That's my rule.
Nothing on hags. What is this place? Live music. Oh, I've been to this place before.
Live music at the Singing Lute. They sing for their supper while you eat yours.
Where is that? Down here? Yeah, it's down below here. I think this is somebody's home. Hank's home. Right. I'll come back here another time. How do you get to old Garlo's place from here? Maybe this road that we're on this way. Where they're coming through over here. At this point, we have to look for information on how to kill a hag and get it done permanently.
This is the private abode of Alexander Rainforest. Friends make appointments. Clients respect office hours.
Latest Baldur's Mouth edition. Oh, dynamite. That lord.
Okay, so perhaps if we go through here, we can
Never mind,
go where we
just
want to go. Get where we want to go.
Took it off because of the absolute, didn't they? Stupid of them if you ask me. It's much safer this side of the
Is it this? How do you get in here? This is it. Is old Garlo's place?
Warning. The property of the individual known as Old Garlo has been deemed unsafe for habitation
I'd
under
say.
City Bylaw 42A. Do not enter.
Wow. What's in the mailbox? Would it be... I mean, I was gonna laugh, but it'd be very sad if there was a letter from Auntie Ethel or her other hags taunting them. Dear Sir, as our previous correspondences have gone... Come on, I can't even hear what I'm saying. As our previous correspondences have gone unanswered, a builder's guide representative was forced to enter your property in order to inspect the premises. Your property has been found in gross violation of several safety regulations. See city bylaws for a complete list. Until steps are taken to correct this, we are condemning the property known as Old Garlo's Place, effective immediately under the bylaw 42A. Should you wish to contest this, please contact local Builders Guild representative. Kind regards, Ardent Low, Council 4, Liaison. Okay. Oh. We're gonna have to get in here. I don't know if there's a better way. Yeah, my focus right now is on Auntie Ethel. Let's unlock this and go in and meet with anyone who's there, part of the anti-hag group, if we can. I'm glad I finished the last episode where Shadowheart lost her parents before my father passed last week. Doing it right afterwards would have been a lot harder on me. Watching it now, it wasn't as bad. While I was working on the last episode of Fallout, though, where I created the end of the main hero, Milton, his family, and talked about his legacy, that was difficult for me as it was. In fact, I don't think I've ever had such a challenging emotional time creating a video for YouTube. Those endings I make sometimes, they are touching. I aim for the best possible epilogue story only because I believe in those things over a bad ending. It's just that dealing with the death of my father while making it, that took a lot for me to keep on pushing through. Well, let's switch now to what I really find interesting about how my Baldur's Gate series all ended up. I took some criticism creating a female 4 years back for my character in Baldur's Gate who went on to continue in Baldur's Gate 2. However, looking at the romance partner choices and how things would have ended up if I went with a male character, now that I see what happened to Jaheira and Viconia in Baldur's Gate 3, I don't think it would have worked out too well. Aerie isn't in Baldur's Gate 3, but she's always been the one I was never really interested in Baldur's Gate 2. Yes, I know some like her, and that's fine. I don't dislike her, I like her a lot, just not as a romance partner. So yes, I like Viconia a lot. Her portrait, she's gorgeous physically and voiced by one of the most beautiful female voices I've ever heard in video games, Grey DeIsle. Though the only issue is her romance is really rocky and difficult to complete without a guide. In Baldur's Gate 3, she seemed to have lost a lot of her looks over the previous 120 years. Different voice actress too, which is weird because they really made Jaheira look exactly like an aged version of her portrait in Baldur's Gate 2, and they also made the new voice actress sound exactly like the old one. I couldn't tell if it was the old one or not. I was quite surprised to encounter Viconia like that in Baldur's Gate 3, but then it was the curse of playing the game blind like I'm doing. You can have a child with Viconia. Viconia or Viconia, it doesn't matter. Sometimes I call her Viconia. So you can have a child with Viconia and Aerie, but not Jaheira in Baldur's Gate 2. But playing as a male in the first 2 games, that would have really changed everything for Baldur's Gate 3, possibly making it unworkable. I think I probably would have romanced Viconia and had a half-drow baby with her. I remember her saying she switched from worshipping Lolth to Shar in Baldur's Gate 2. She dies in the end of that romance story, but canon-wise, she grouped with your character and left the party one night after being spooked by Minsk and his miniature giant space hamster, Boo. Only to end up as the head of a Sharran enclave in Baldur's Gate, where you have to fight her, but if you romance her and keep that difficult romance going in Baldur's Gate 2, her story ends with her own people hunting her down and killing her. So, honestly, I don't know how I could have sorted that story out, no matter how I told it. My character in Baldur's Gate 3 would have been a descendant of hers if I continued on in that way in that story. But even if not, and just played as a new character, it wouldn't have fit together nicely with the first 2 games. So I guess I can say that I'm glad it all worked out how it did, with me playing as Orin of Candlekeep, an elven female archer, instead of, Aaron of Candlekeep, an elven male archer? I wanted to play as a male in Baldur's Gate 3, but if I had started as one in the first 2 games, especially being an elf, I might have tried to continue that same character, though it might have been weird around Jaheira since she wouldn't remember me. Although that's where creative writing can come into play, but I could never really write around Viconia being where she is if she died in Baldur's Gate 2. Anyways, it turned out well in the end, thankfully. Take care.
Shining star of my